Bruh, is that the RG? Nope, it's not the RG. I don't care about RGs that much myself. I like things the size of MG Gundams, and I also don't care about Evangelion that much. But I wanted to try it. I wanted to test the waters just a little bit because I do like to have a nice variety of things that I expose myself to in hobbies and in the plastic model building hobby in particular. I wanted that, which is why this HG from Bandai that was recently reprinted from the 2.0 movie. It's the EVA 1 test type. It was absolutely perfect for me. It allowed me to build up this thing and to experience its size, which is significantly larger than it's 1/44th scale, but significantly larger than a 1/44th scale Gundam or an RG Gundam. Obviously, this is an EG here, but same size. $45 on the reprint. I think this one originally came out in 2010, but it has some sprues, some runners that go all the way back to 2007. And I've heard from folks who've put together the RGs in this line and did not like them or didn't have a good time with them. Had some serious frustrations along the way. I had zero frustrations along with the way with this. Had some positive, good surprises with it, and overall, I'm happy with it. So it's perfect. It was a nice chill build for me, and it allows me to have an EVA. It has that, it's the one, it's the correct one. I also have the crayfish model that's in the same color scheme. That's the iconic color scheme. And I'm happy, I'm just truly happy with the model. Now I did do a little bit of detailing on this, a little bit of hand detailing. So the upper rail of the weapon, I'll give you just a digital zoom in there. It's not going to be the highest quality, but the upper rail painted that, did some some small details on there. Got a little bit of the red in the crow's feet there, and then all the red bits, the little plug-in spots around for charging and everything are painted in just with acrylic markers, and then just a little bit of cleanup. So, and also on the weapon, the little bit of red there. There's also some white that you can see from the other side that's added in. So, and did just a tiny bit of panel lining on this thing. So I've up detailed it slightly. The red here, the red there, the gold. Most of it is stock. And obviously I have not done a top coat on it. That's what it needs the most. That plastic sheen for the scale of this thing, it's 1/44th scale. You probably don't want to go full matte on it. It would look unrealistic. It would make it look smaller than it actually is supposed to be. But I think a semi-gloss on it. However, I will have to be careful with that because this thing does have the multi-molded arms. I wasn't expecting that at all. I didn't see that coming. This is rubber right here. All the black is rubber on the mid to forearm, and has inserts where it has harder plastic. There are two types of harder plastic on the inside of it, one for the joint and then one for connections as far as I've seen. There are different pieces that you have to pull out to get it prepared. But it's just it's really nice to see that in such a low end kit. It does restrict the total amount of possible articulation, but it's something different. It's an interesting gimmick. And again, I was looking for variety when I got this, and that helped me to get more of it. This has the plug in there that can be removed. So it's got the hatch back here. You can pop that out. It does need to have some painting because it's just plain gray. The mouth opens and closes. I've got articulation of the neck. These plates open and close. The kind of pauldrons move around. Double joints down here for the knees and the kneecaps move separately. Got some articulation in the torso as well. And just generally, you're able to get it into poses, I think, that makes sense. It's not going to be as aerobatic and acrobatic as the RGs are, but for what it is, I'm pretty happy. It does come with multiple versions of hands, and one of the versions of hands is for holding the AT field over the head of the thing. Look at this. It's so glorious. I love it. I love it with the big polygons in there. It's like hollow effect glitter, but much larger than normal. It's nice to see. And from some angles, this looks completely clear. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there you go. See, it looks like just a plain piece of plastic until you start getting some light on it, and it does exactly what you want it to do. I I'm easily impressed by stuff like that. So they give you some hands that allow you to do like that to protect it from shots from above. And yeah, just hold it there. Gives you something different. Also comes with the dagger. A couple versions of the dagger. One of them folds up and goes into the pauldron. The pauldron opens up and forms a little compartment that you put things into. So all in all, again, I'm happy with this. Don't expect me to get a whole lot of EVA stuff because, like I said at the beginning, I don't care about EVA stuff that much. But I really appreciate the fact that these HGs are on the market, and some of them got reprints recently, so I was able to get it at a very reasonable price. And yeah, I'm good to go. Eventually, I'll try to get this top coated, but again, don't care all that much, so just having it is enough. And if I get some spare time, I will use it. Oh, by the way, this is the cord back here, the extension cord, has a thick, solid copper core in it. They actually gave you a nice amount of metal there. Copper has got some value to it. There's a good amount of it there. And I'm using an Action Base 7. This can can hold itself up, but because the feet are small and because they are articulated, they've got the independent articulation of the ball in the front and also the heel. Doesn't have maximum strength for just setting it up by itself. Also, it's very, very top heavy. You can kind of use this as a tripod to help give it extra stability. You can just remove that if you don't have space for it. But I do recommend setting it up with a base. With this Action Base 7, unfortunately, I did have to use an adapter just to do it simply. I used an adapter from one of the more classic pieces. The female to female large diameter adapter was required right in there to make that work. But there might be some other ways to make it work without that. Or if you've got the older styles of bases, those work. Or you could use a clamp, just the kind that works with action figures, just to clamp around the body. But that's that. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll try to bring you more content a little bit faster in the future, but I've been busy with the main stuff that I do on all my other channels. Bye for now.